It is like a finger pointing away to the moon.
Thinking is medieval. They are asking all the wrong questions.
I'm sure. Good luck on that subway ride home, you miserable, ugly f***ing wives.
People don't know what they want until you show it to them. Trust me, I'm not driving a 7 Series without strippers.
I think I read Warren Buffett say something like that.
What?
Right.
Who's Warren Buffett?
Whew. I'm tired.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
From all the crypto?
No, from whatever we did last night.
My head does hurt a little bit.
Yeah. We got home at like 3:30, and I slept till like 7.
I did not get home at 3:30.
No. Yeah, you ran away.
I walked briskly away.
No.
I was getting angry.
Do you remember what you did?
Yeah.
You walked into the bar, bought me and you a beer, and walked out with yours.
Yeah, which is not legal. I forgot about that.
Yeah, no, you just walked out with your beer and
Because
started walking.
I was like, I'm going to go, and you were like, no, come by, like, have a beer. And so I was like, okay. So I literally...
You bought us both a beer, and then you walked out.
Yeah. So
and we never saw you again.
I was just fulfilling my obligation that I said I was going to do.
Jeff texted you, and he was like, you okay? And you just said, I'm on a quest.
Oh, hell yeah.
And we were like, oh no.
I'm on a quest. Yeah, it was I don't remember the quest.
I threw a dart at Jeff's head.
Like a dart, like a bar game dart?
Yeah.
Wow.
Dart. Jeff was
Dart was.
We were playing darts.
Metal tip or plastic tip?
Metal. And he was pulling darts out of the thing, and I just was like, you know what? I'm gonna throw it.
I'm gonna throw it between his fingers.
Side-handed it, and it like went right by his head.
Hell yeah.
It was a bad idea, but
it pierces ear a little bit. Dart style.
You met a Cardano shill at the bar last night.
Yeah, that guy.
Who was that guy?
Okay, I don't like, well, maybe I do like, but whenever like anything is brought up, it's just 3 people point at one of us and it's like, he does crypto. And then it's like just a litany of questions. And then somebody always asks about Cardano. And it was just like such a meme that I was like, just buy ETH and Sol. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. Like, and he's like, well, what about Cardano? I hear a lot about Cardano. And I was like, Michael, listen, Michael.
Yeah.
It's happening.
I remember looking at him too. Oh, we were very drunk, and like, I won't say the amount on podcast, but I remember telling him how much money you lost in one day last week.
Oh God, yeah. It was
like
multiple weeks ago.
Yeah, but it was a lot of money, and like we like looked at each other, and I was like, I shouldn't have said that. And then everyone, like, there was like a group of like 6 of us around, and everyone was like, oh,
I don't remember that.
And then I like whispered in your ear, I was like, that was a compliment, don't worry.
That's funny. I don't remember that. That does sound like something I would want you to say to make me sound cool.
Yeah, it was just really because like our liquidity pools tanked like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, everything tanked.
Yeah, but
weeks ago.
Yeah, that's like the extent of our crypto conversations.
Speaking of which, we had a little bit of a rally. We broke 40.
Yeah, we're back up to 40.
We like the 40s. I think we're in 39 like 8s now, something like that. But
are we back down?
Yeah, we hit 41. I don't really know.
I have no idea.
We say this every time, but I don't know what's going to happen next, so it's interesting to watch.
No, we're back over 40.
Oh, hell yeah.
We're at 43.
We were not like 15 minutes ago, so it's moving.
Yeah. 40,300, not 43. But yeah, it looks good. I don't know.
Shall see.
I also saw a prediction, which means nothing, on Twitter. It was like, if we go back into the 40s, that'll be the last time we ever see the 30s. And then like that prediction was wrong within 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So
that's fair. I still think that like until we get close to the 20K, which was the 2017, 2018 thing, that like you won't really see like mass panic.
Last bull run we went 20K and then down to 3, which was the previous bull run's high. So it was like we have to go back to the 20s, right?
That's kind of what I'm thinking, which is like the term. There's that chart that everybody posts. That's like denial euphoria, and it's like it's the new thing. And then there's literally a curve of it called the bull trap because there's also a bear trap, but it's like. The bull trap is when it goes down a bunch and then goes back up, and it's like, oh, my buying at a discount was a good idea. Just hearing that term like sent my blood cold. Now every time I see something like a dead cat bounce, I'm just like, oh, like bull trap sounds like the worst.
I just don't think people are scared enough yet. Like I have this weird, like people are fake bears on Twitter. I think everyone still thinks everything's gonna be okay, and I think we're about to tank hard, and then we'll go back up. Because people aren't scared out of the market yet.
No, because I still think it's just too involved now.
Yeah.
There's just too much money that's not just like shit trading and like gambling anymore.
It's a lot of that though.
It's a lot of that.
I just think I'm on the opposite side. I think there's so many people shit trading and like gambling that the market's going to hover a lot longer than we think. Cuz so many people are just trying to like make a shit ton of money right now that don't even know what they're doing.
Yeah, I have a
But there are
bad.
still people doing BNB shitcoin trades. Like,
Yeah, I mean that's true. I have a bad like understanding of what percentage of people are like.
I have no
like
idea,
that makes
honestly.
up the. Yeah.
you have a better judgment than I do because you talk to people at Verizon and shit. But I don't like because you like go into stores. I don't go into stores.
It's just like when we got on, started watching some YouTubers. We're like, oh, crypto YouTube is like its own like group of weirdos, like commenters and creators, like fully separate. So there's just like these pockets of people that all hear different stuff.
Yep.
That's why like we think of Cardano as one thing, but other people it's like,
That's like
man,
their
when this
Jesus.
thing is a real thing, it's gonna make us all billionaires.
And maybe we're wrong.
Yeah, sure.
But I think people are still undervaluing Solana a lot. Which
I was
is
gonna
weird
say,
to
I
me.
was just about to say, Solana sounds like what ADA should have been.
Yeah, I don't know why Solana doesn't have like the Chad movement that
Yeah.
ADA does. I don't understand it yet.
I wonder if part of their thing is like the purism, because I know that's what everybody says about ETH when people bring up BNB and Solana is like it's not really decentralized because you're relying on like Amazon Web Services and like centralized companies, where I guess ETH is not that way.
Mm-hmm.
So is that what? Is a Cardano like just trying to shoot the moon on like setting it up the perfect? That's what I assume it has to be.
I've read none of the codes. I have no clue.
It's just honestly the intro. Besides knowing what ADA was from 2017, was just seeing that guy Charlie or whatever shit talk people on Twitter, which is really funny because he just gets really upset.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I've still never
funny.
bought ADA, so I really have no.
I've profited on ADA. It's whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I profited on Ripple.
Goes up because people love it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what's going on with Ripple? I haven't even heard that word in like 3 or 4 weeks.
Ripple only. I think Ripple only exists as like a volatility play in like full bull market when
Okay.
people forget that they're literally under investigation by the SEC.
Gotcha.
Because that was like the stuff that Moza was pumping like right before everything tanked. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
I don't know what's going on.
That's probably the same thing. It's like, oh, just wait until they get cleared, then it's gonna 100x.
It's still a fanboys. You got any news this week? I know you took notes. I didn't take any notes.
Yeah, going to talking about gambling. Coinbase is listing Shiba Inu.
What?
Coinbase Pro is listing Shiba Inu.
I haven't been on Twitter. Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious. And Chili's I just remember
Chili's
because it
great.
had that one like 200% day.
Marco made a lot of money off Chili's.
Hell yeah. I don't know. I hadn't heard about it. Besides, they had those 2 legendary days. That was just like.
They're listing Shiba Inu.
Yeah, they're listing Shiba Inu.
Why?
Because there has to be. That's what I'm saying. Like there has to be support behind it. Like the numbers have to be there. They wouldn't just do it. I don't know if it's by sheer number of requests or if it's like.
Whatever.
I don't know. It's just funny that like it's.
I'm not even mad at it. I'm just mad I don't buy the shit coins when I should.
Right.
I was told to buy
Well,
Shiba like 3 months ago.
Just because I was like, no way you're going to do a Doge knockoff and it's going
and
to
it,
work.
And of course it did.
Of course it worked. I'm so stupid. It was
Yeah.
just like, it's like that one conversation we had with that mildly intelligent person who was like, but the price is too high. I don't want any. It's like you buy fractions of, it apparently matters. People want trillions of a coin
Yeah.
just to say they have a bunch. And then when it goes to $1, it's like, because that's what it is. It's easy for them to predict what it's going to be when it hits $1.
And it's a cute dog.
And when Doge is at 33 cents, you're like, I'm going to triple my money. Like,
Yeah.
you kidding me?
No one even thinks about the market. Yeah, whatever. We talked about that. But I had no idea they were adding Shiba. That's wild.
Yeah. So
Now I feel bad. All the people hitting me up like, should I buy Shiba? And I was like, no.
yeah, it pre-pumped, of course, the day before the news because everything's a scam and everybody knows about stuff. Keeper was the other one, and
Yeah.
1 week ago there was like a $5 million buy. So somebody clearly.
Because insider trading's legal in crypto.
I was gonna say it's like this is the stuff that we would be like, oh, the SEC's gonna be all over this. Like,
That's like it's almost like worth it to go work for a crypto company just to get some like early news like that. Like that's
that's
hilarious.
fair.
Because like this is not regulated still.
Yeah, we were talking about that like with taxes. Like the reason it's treated so terribly for taxes, like everything is a taxable event. Because if you want to be treated like a security, you got to reach like security regulations. And it's like we don't want that either. Like,
Which I'll say live, I will leave the country before I pay taxes on every transaction.
why
that I
would
make.
you? Why would you say that?
I don't care.
Okay.
I don't care.
On every, it's like here's the thing: if you lose money, then you don't pay taxes. on
Sure.
it.
Well, I'm good at that too.
So let's we're just losing money.
I'm very good at that.
We're doing it. We
No,
retraced.
I just that was wild to me to like think about. Even your compounding rewards are taxed immediately. Like, come
Yeah,
on, bro. Like,
and
what
like
do you? How do you
airdrops.
even capital?
People are sending me taxable events.
How is that
like,
different from capital gains taxes in?
Because it's a
stocks?
security. It's like it's a commodity. It's like
Makes no
it's
sense.
federally regulated.
No, it's a coin.
Yeah, that's not.
It's not
the
real.
tokenomics is like this is all just a game and it's all property.
I thought I was playing RuneScape. I didn't know I was doing anything real.
No, we are
That'll be my defense in
some
court.
tax complications.
That'll be my defense.
I remember you told me that years ago. You're like, you should just like specialize in crypto tax, and I looked into it for like 5 minutes, and I was like, this is the opposite of not working to retire.
Yep.
It's like
It's
get
a
into
lot of
crypto
work.
to get rich, and then you end up
then you work
doing
harder.
17 times the work of a normal tax account.
I'll be in a very different country before any of that matters. So
I will join you.
yeah,
They say Puerto Rico is really good because you don't have to change citizenship, and you don't pay taxes, I guess.
we'll figure it out. What else we got?
MicroStrategy. This guy, Michael Saylor, is a nut.
He's hilarious.
He's so good. There is no second best.
Yeah, dude, he's so
meme
funny.
is incredible.
Yeah, aren't they? What did you say? They're going public?
No, they already are public. They're
okay.
issuing more stock,
That's what it is.
like $400 million.
So they can buy more crypto.
So they can buy more crypto. They've already taken out loans.
So how
to
does
buy
that work when you
Bitcoin.
issue more
Sorry,
stock?
no, it's not crypto. It's Bitcoin.
Whatever.
How
yeah, sorry.
Dare you?
What do they? How does that work when you issue more stock? So
I mean, I think you have to get prior approval from like your shareholders or whatever percentage you have
but
to
that
get
doesn't
because it's
automatically mean you
diluting
get
them.
money. People have to buy the stock.
Well, yeah, but people will buy it. Like it'll go for the trading. I think you have to.
It must lower the
I think
trading.
you have to set a price, and there's probably like some preset. I honestly should know.
It
this,
must
but
lower the stock price average.
Well,
that must be it.
It would lower like your PE ratio, like your price to earnings,
Mm-hmm.
because the price would I would assume the price effect is already built in. Like once they announce this,
Sure.
it adjusts itself because it's not like. Like self-FUD, they're doing it. If you're buying MicroStrategy, it's because you believe in the Bitcoin thing
Just buy
anyway.
Bitcoin.
Because he already bought out all the people who didn't want in.
He's just trying to funnel traditional finance money into his Bitcoin investments. That's all he's trying
That's
to do.
exactly what he's trying to do.
So
I don't
that
know what they do that they're allowed to do this. Are they just like an
I
investing
don't know if
company?
I'm
or
allowed to do
just-
anything I've done in the last 12 months.
Yeah,
But we just keep doing it.
I don't know.
But that's kind of funny. I mean, run it up. I'm a huge Michael Saylor and Elon Musk fan.
Bro, yeah,
I don't care.
pump my bags, dog.
Yeah, but they're both good for the market.
And Elon's. Well, first of all, Elon legally required. Elon, quote unquote, Tesla legally has to take Bitcoin as a payment in El Salvador now. If they sell a Tesla there because it's legal tender, and that supersedes his little thing.
I didn't even know what legal tender meant in El Salvador. You know what I mean? Like, what does that mean?
It is an
Like,
instrument to pay off debt approved by the government.
Okay, so you can pay your taxes in it.
I'm pretty sure it's like paying off debt is like, yeah, is kind
you
of
can legally pay in. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's nuts.
That is wild.
Which, first of many.
Sure.
It's just a matter of time.
Sure.
We'll see how long that takes. I think we might have talked about this last time. It's going to be a lot of similarly sized countries in mild economic strife.
Yeah, I was gonna say similar to economic. Yeah. That makes a lot. A lot of African countries are very heavy Bitcoin.
Okay.
Even though it's not legal tender yet.
I was gonna say
it's just very heavy in their population.
It was like Ethiopia or Ghana or
I
something
think
like
it's
that.
Nigeria.
Ooh, that might have been it. It was like second on the list of Bitcoin searches in the country, like of people who search it. It was, and then there was something where the only way for them to buy it was like this really roundabout way that was selling it like an insane premium. So they were buying in like the 50Ks when it was in the 30s.
Oh, boy.
That's from.
But that's still better than their inflation rates. Like,
Yeah, I'm sure. If you see thousands of percentage, you're like literally anything else. Get me out of here.
Yeah.
It's accessible because I have internet. Like that's cool.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Crypto Keef, that was hilarious.
Yeah.
That
Did,
guy.
did we ever come to a consensus on if he was LARPing or not?
He was probably some mild LARP. He was probably playing it up a little bit.
So I guess for people who didn't see it, Kobe was watching a guy on stream on Twitch.
Yeah.
And he was just like
Getting
actively
liquidated.
getting liquidated.
Yeah.
And I think he was LARPing because some stuff came out about him being like a scammer at some point.
Yeah, I saw a
But then,
mugshot
like,
that I assumed was real.
Dude, the longer I watched, I was like, bro, if he is faking this, he's the smartest human I've ever seen in my life.
No, I think he was just nuts. Like he was
Yeah,
telling some
he must have
stories,
been.
and I was like, I know people like this. Like,
Yeah.
it was just, it's not.
But he was talking like I talk on my alt account. You know what I mean? Like he was like,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
was saying things that like are obviously a joke in my head.
yeah,
but he was
like,
being
I
serious.
think that's just like mild meth use. Like not enough to
Sure.
really show it, but
Yeah.
I think mild.
Yeah.
probably does something to
That's
the.
probably what it is.
Yeah.
But he was just being 100% serious.
Yeah, but it was pretty funny watching him. Like it's like I'm losing now. I should close out in reverse. So he was like literally chasing himself away from each winning trade because he would just go short and it would go up, and then he would immediately go long and then it would go back down. So he
Yep.
was like literally just flipping on
He was
himself.
just chasing his own tail and losing
so
every time.
Funny.
Dude.
I would. Is that why it started? Because Kobe was in the stream and he just found him?
I assume he was just looking for someone funny to watch. Because it is kind of smart now. I assume it went like this. Kobe was like, let's just see what crypto Twitch looks like, and found that guy.
I'm sure he's done that before.
And like, I'm sure there's some gold in there.
Yeah.
And I guess he just stumbled because I didn't even see it until you tweeted me about it. And it went
on for so long.
I was just working and I was just playing it in the background, just like watching this dude. It was like his like wife or somebody was like walking around in the background. And
I
I was
think
like,
it was his mom.
His mom, because he said he lives
he
at home.
lives with his parents.
And then he also said that he was like, I have enough money put away in my ledger for my kids through college.
Yeah, to put my kid through college.
I'm like, bro, what is going on?
Yeah.
Like, you have that much money. How did you make this much money?
They asked him that, and he said, working.
And no, he said, well, working and then gambling.
Well, yeah, no, he said, yeah, I play with this money for gambling. And then like, where'd you make the initial gambling money? He goes, working. So like, I guess, who knows? Maybe he means community college, and if it's like Tennessee, you go to community college for free. I think
He did not go to college.
Well, he didn't, but his son might.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, you know.
I mean, it sounded like because he said he started out with $80,000. Bro,
Dang.
how did that guy
Actually,
make
yeah.
$80,000?
No, because he I think he was doing he was just like slick, like playing slots.
No, yeah, he meant gambling, like
Yeah,
gambling.
he was doing
not
some of that
crypto.
too. He would like literally flip between that and the chart.
And then he was like, I realized gambling's not healthy, so I had to like start leveraging. And I'm like, bro, that's the funniest statement I've ever heard in my life.
There were some good subtweets coming out about like, it's like, think about yourself like trading and gambling, like that. There's a gray area in the middle, and don't kid yourself.
Oh, if I was doing leverage, it would be gambling. Because I have no clue how to predict markets.
All of my stuff was
zero
like,
clue.
Complete guesses and just copy trading people on Twitter.
Keith was pretty funny.
Yeah, it was a little weird. Like for how long it went on, he's probably still doing it. But he
fell asleep on stream.
Oh my god!
While he was getting and Kobe was like, he's sleeping and geting liquidated right now.
That's
because he fell asleep with the Binance futures chart up. I don't know.
Can't lose any more money while you're sleeping. Not if you get liquidated.
I love how we've descended into talking about crypto gossip because the bear market's so boring.
I've been saying this for weeks now.
It's just gonna be this.
This is our zone.
Yeah.
Because
it's way more fun. We didn't even try.
We get all of our news from Twitter, so it's like everything is digestible in 5 minutes. We're like, well, now what? It's like, well, did you see that other tweet right below it?
Why did Meloen get in trouble?
She didn't get. Well, she got in like
you know
social
what I mean?
trouble.
In crypto Twitter
so
trouble.
I think it was she took money to advertise. I believe it was Solana,
which is like duh.
Which is everybody does. The best one. I don't even think we talked about. Was it Floyd or was it Soldier Boy? Left the message.
Soldier Boy.
Soldier Boy left the message in the email that that guy sent to him about like, hey, if we hit this much, we'll give you this much money. He copy and pasted the whole thing into the tweet. So it was like,
he was like obviously a paid tweet. Yeah.
That was hilarious. Yeah. Most. You don't have to disclose it, just like insider trading's not.
Well, that's what's so weird about the Meloen thing. From what I understand, she said it, but it's like everyone knew she was getting paid for tweets before that without disclosing it. So why when she discloses it, and not only that, it was for a real project, Solana, why did she get shamed for that?
I think this was the biggest like product placement, whatever, like marketing.
The most obvious.
Since the Melker thing. Since the Scott Melker blow up, where that was like they had a whole safe space, Twitter space, which Bob Laxative went in and made
I watched the whole thing.
Awesome.
I watched the whole thing.
Fucking love that guy.
Yeah. You know who outed Melker? Zach BTC.
I did not know that.
Yeah, he loves my alt account.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, we were talking today.
I don't know if I know who that is.
He's been banned 3 times for saying the R word.
Yeah, I don't. Melker's thing was I keep seeing Peter McCormick, and I don't think he's that bad. Sorry.
No, McCormick's not a shill.
Yeah,
he just likes Bitcoin. He's a Bitcoin maxi.
He's probably a little shill. He's probably not like Pomp level, but.
No, I mean in a sense of pumping altcoins. He's a maxi. He's a maxi.
Yes, that's correct.
He's a huge maxi.
Yeah, for real. No, yeah. So I think it was just like because the big guys. This happens like when I was like kind of getting on the fighting game world Twitter, like the video game world. Once like the big people in the space get mad about something, the minnows like run to
like,
validate themselves.
Yeah.
And then so the next time something happened that's even similar, the guys are like, "Oh, called it!" Like, look at this piece of shit, and they're like, "Clearly, this is different." But it caught so much. I'm sure there were some medium-sized people that already didn't like Meloen. I know a lot of people don't.
A lot of people did. But even Kobe came out and was like, yeah, it was cringy, but like she was transparent. Like,
she's always cringy.
Yeah.
Like I think.
I mean, that's what shills. I mean, it is what. I don't hate her. I'm just saying, like, of course it's going to be corny. She's marketing. Marketing is corny.
Yeah.
So like
being sold something always.
I don't know what
weird.
to like she's selling to the fucking fishes. I don't know what to tell you.
So just don't be a dick to people on Twitter for no reason. I just don't know.
No,
What
I have no
compels
problem.
people to
I also
yell?
have no problem with people getting their money. That's my thing. Like,
Yeah.
even if it's really scammy, which Marin's not. I don't think she's scammy. I'm saying even the people that are, I'm like, bro, just get. I don't care how you get your money. I
Yeah.
really don't.
I think up to a certain point, because it's just like the give and take. Like once you start losing fans for being too shilly, it's like you get what you deserve.
The universe evens itself out.
So when you have that many followers and people are like, oh yeah, you're gonna get. It's like you watch a
That's why I
YouTuber
look
and they do the
at,
like subscribe. You don't care after a certain point because you're like, yeah, of course. It's why you
Sam Pepper didn't make that much money off his obvious scam coin.
forgot about that guy.
You know, exactly, and because it was so obvious.
Yeah.
A scam, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so like
yeah.
the universe works itself out. Like just leave people alone, man.
Yeah, and the people who made all the money off the current Doge scam, which is hard to say that it's anything else, are like at least quiet about it. They're doing it the right way. Doing the God PDF.
It's just funny. People are going after people pick and choose what rules they can break or like what rules people are allowed to break.
I do
I'm
think
like,
it was just like people love Twitter policing.
Yep.
So
And she was an easy target.
yeah,
I think she's funny.
She is funny. She's leaving. Apparently, she's leaving Twitter.
She's
That's
not
sad.
leaving. She's gonna make too much money.
Yeah, hopefully.
She'll be back.
Yeah, it was mean.
What other gossip do we have?
Moving on. Literally, all of my notes are one line.
Okay.
Like nothing ever goes more than 5 words. It's great. The next one is just Barry. Barry tweeted the guy who runs.
Shilbert.
Is it Grayscale? Does he run Grayscale?
No,
What?
I don't think so.
No, he does something big.
We should know this.
Yeah, we should know this. They're all the same.
No, they're not. Barry's like a super bear.
No, that's Michael. What?
Barry Shilbert. The guy that said 99% of coins are overpriced?
Yes, that's what he said. He said 99% of coins are overpriced.
He's pretty bearish.
What does he do?
He's a pretty
Oh,
general.
TGC. Oh,
Yeah, he's-
Digital Currency Group.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know what he did, but he's generally like known as a
Who's
bear.
the Grayscale guy? I'm getting him mixed up. with some
Grayscale
guys.
is I don't care.
99% of cryptocurrencies are overpriced.
Yeah, except ours.
Yes, and everyone was like, yeah, except mine, right? It's like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, except Solana, Cope, and Step, and the other ones
Yep, keep
that we're in.
going. Tulip.
Tulips, yeah. All the ones we're in.
Crypto asset manager, Grayscale Investments.
Sure, whatever.
Fucking hate you.
But he's not, I don't mean bearish in the sense that he's against crypto. He's just like too reasonable, which we don't need that energy
Yes,
here.
he's the crypto asset manager of Grayscale.
Quit being reasonable here.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. Like, of course he's going to be a maxi because they're literally like, I think they have like 6 funds. Like Link is their smallest coin, I think.
Jesus.
Like they,
Have them saying poor.
they're about no, it's still a great idea if you buy the big 5.
No, I know. It's just funny because
It is funny.
I can't pump Link 3,000%.
Not
We can
yet.
pump Asscoin 3,000%.
Yeah, this guy can't.
No, I know. Yeah, that's cool. Good for him. Cope is going to 300.
I just thought it was funny because nobody really like tried to argue that hard. They just quote tweeted, "But not my coins." And I'm like, we all know. It's just funny that he said it
Yeah.
and that there was a reaction because it was like,
Duh, of course he
duh.
thinks that.
Like,
All of this
why do you
is-
think we're here?
What is the market cap of scam coin? Like $1 billion?
Sure,
Like
yeah.
it doesn't. Of course, it's all overvalued.
Yeah, and he was like, Doge is not worth 37 billion. I'm like,
Duh.
Doge is worth 0. But like,
Doge is worth what it's worth because that's what people
37
own.
billion.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's worth.
Yep.
Actually, so that's cool.
I just thought that was very funny that people.
Do we have any more news? Or are we gonna?
Oh, I got a couple.
Cool.
Okay, the best one that I must have read it incorrectly, and I probably should have done any research. But you guys do that, and you tell me. Tether, apparently, according to like, because they're having to like do these audits now that they got fucked.
Oh yeah, this one's weird.
In New York. So somebody wrote, if Tether's reserve composition stays the same as it was disclosed in May, Tether will hold over $50 billion in commercial paper. Only one entity holds more, the United States' largest bank, JP Morgan. So literally Tether is the second largest holder. So when I read that, I was like, cool, so they're lying.
They're either lying or the top is in.
Or
The tippity top is in.
bro, like, the top would have been in if they were in the top 10.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Like,
saying. There's
the
no
fact
way
that
they have
got-
$50 billion in cash.
The fact that it got this high, but when I think about like how much Tether is used on all these exchanges, I'm like, yeah, 50 billion. I'm surprised it's not more. If they had to put $1 to every Tether out there,
I guess I'm just used to money being only numbers on the screen, and I'm not used to actually people having the money they are the numbers on the screen.
yeah, that's everybody's.
So like, yes, that's what I'm saying. So like, the fact that they actually claim to hold that much cash is kind of bullshit.
Well,
to me.
yeah, because that was their thing when they they're like in order to make it an actual like peg to the dollar. Every time we issue tether, we'll buy that. We'll have that many dollars in a bank account.
Yeah, right. They're paying somebody off.
Yeah, they made up $1 billion in loss. This was like our second week news thing. They paid off $1 billion in losses, and New York was like, "All right, give us $14 million."
They're still giving New York money under the like. That's not. They don't have $50 billion.
Like, no, you guys can play, and they're like, "Cool, here's where you invest. We'll give you some."
This shit's so funny to me.
Yeah, so that's probably not true. And they have 13 employees.
Good God in heaven.
So, good for them.
Yeah. How is?
Man, they should be each making like $1 billion a pop, right?
Jesus fucking.
A valuable ass company right there.
I don't even know what's going on anymore. Crypto's just made the world a video game, and it just keeps getting better every single week.
Yeah, everybody's.
Every week we talk about this, something else like that comes up, and I'm like, this isn't real.
We should have talked about Paul Tudor Jones a little bit. He's putting.
I don't know who that is.
Giant investment strategy mind that everybody listens to. He put 5% of his holdings in 5% in gold and 5% in Bitcoin. Apparently, he like took everything out of everything he had and is like doing a full reallocation. And he said he's 80% of it. He's like, I don't even know what to do with this. I just need to get it protected from inflation.
So he put it in Bitcoin?
No, he only put 5% in Bitcoin.
Oh. Put the rest in Cope.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
We should DM him.
Pump our shit.
Yeah. The last thing I have is Guilty Gear Strive, which is Guilty Gear 5.
What does that mean?
It is a
video game?
It is a video game, fighting game franchise by Arc System Works and Bandai Namco. They released Strive, which is their 5th installment of the game. All my friends are talking about it. They will not shut the F up about it. But the protagonist's name is Soul, S-O-L.
Oh, cool.
Soul Bad Guy. His last name's Bad Guy.
Damn it.
So that's cool. So yeah, Summer of Soul.
I like it.
Just wanted to put that out there. That I think he's actually busted too in the game. So
run it up.
Run it the fuck up. Yeah.
It sounds like that's pretty much it this week. We can do some long and shorts.
We can long and short it.
Do you have good ones? I have so little good long and shorts this week. I have 2 basketball ones.
I have some. I almost did. I have a basketball one.
Shit, we'll see what happens.
I was gonna do. Okay, so my
Just
first
lead with them.
My first long and short is: Are you long and short the Nets?
Okay.
And I was gonna. My second one.
They're playing right now. Can I check the score before I answer?
Well, no, but
I'm gonna check the
they're
score before I
probably
answer.
losing by like 5.
Hold on, I'm refreshing it right now. Oh my God, it's being so slow.
Yeah, we're in the.
Damn it! Wait, no, it's working. It's working.
They're losing by.
I want to see the score right now for Game 5 before I answer. Oh,
they're
losing by. Okay. They're gonna lose tonight. Mm-hmm. Ooh, that's rough.
They still would then have to beat the Suns.
They'll beat the Suns. If they beat the Bucks, they will win the championship.
Ooh. Suns in 4. Yeah. Legendary, by the way, that guy.
Yeah, right.
Just YouTube Suns in 4 and watch that whole video.
I gotta short them.
Yeah, I would agree. I honestly think the Suns are gonna win it all.
I do too. At this point, because
I think
Kyrie's not coming back. I don't think they're gonna be.
Kyrie's not coming back.
Not in the series. I don't think they're gonna get out of this Bucks series, man. They're gonna lose tonight, and they gotta win both games.
Yeah, that would be
one
sick.
on the road. I don't think so. I gotta short him.
Good for Giannis.
He deserves it. I would root for the Bucks against. No, I wouldn't, because he's young. I'd root for the Suns over the Bucks because I want
Devin
CP3.
Booker. Oh, really?
He'll get one eventually. I want CP3 to get a ring before he retires.
Well, if Devin Booker doesn't leave Phoenix, this is like his only.
He's
chance.
gonna leave Phoenix.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah. Okay.
My second one was gonna be the Mets because it rhymes with Nets, but also I don't
know
care about the
nothing
Mets.
about the Mets right now.
We lost them last night. That's all I know about them, and they have DeGrom.
Okay. Are you long or short? We're gonna do some under the table doxing here.
Oh.
Are you long? Are you long or short?
Grammy?
No. Are you long or short the song that we're gonna drop on the alt account in a couple weeks, pumping the market?
Oh, I think we might double the price in a day.
We might double it in a day.
I don't know.
I don't even know how to explain. Like, no one's even gonna know what we're talking about right now. But we're about to drop a track,
and Elon's gonna hear it.
and everyone's gonna hear this song.
Elon's gonna hear this song. Yeah. That's what's gonna happen.
Like Kobe's gonna probably retweet it.
Yep.
Like,
and then Mark Cuban's gonna hear it.
Yeah.
Like this is going.
There's 3 or 4 people listening to this that are gonna be like, "Oh, I know what they're talking about."
This is gonna be so good.
But okay, I kind of wanted to like semi-dox that.
Yeah,
it's
Grammy,
so funny.
Grammy nom.
Yeah, we're dropping a song on a crypto alt account in a couple weeks.
People, I mean, yeah,
it's gonna be so funny.
We'll make it. Well, it's technically a mystery, which is funny. So you gotta put 1 and 1 together.
Yeah, figure it out. Good luck.
But yes, banger incoming.
Yeah, song.
Very motherfucking excited about that.
What
we talked about it earlier. We kind of ruined my second one, but long or short, the Cardano guy at the Bars portfolio.
Oh, short.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
he probably doesn't own any crypto.
See, okay, that's actually a fair. Whoa, what if Cardano is the crypto of non-coin holders, and because it's only $2, they're like,
it's a conversation starter. It's not a holder.
that's the one altcoin they know now that because they used to say Ripple, and they're like, Ripple's like getting sued by the government, and they're like, fuck, I need a new one.
Yeah,
that's
how do I impress bitches at the bar?
not Bitcoin or ETH, which is funny because it was ETH the whole time.
Yeah.
It was right into your noses.
Yeah, what did
ETH
Charles said?
impresses the bitches.
Charles said, buy ETH every day, even if it hurts you.
Yes.
And he's like, it's going up.
I have changed. Yeah, on that, we talked about strategy in the first episode. We've never really come back to that besides the yield farming.
We're pretty much 50-50 ETH Bitcoin now.
Yeah, I changed my weekly buy. I was just doing Bitcoin. I'm now doing 1 week Bitcoin, 1 week ETH. I was going to do both in the same time, but fees were worse. So that's just my run it up strat.
Even though most of your money's on the Solana network, which is funny.
Yes,
too.
it is. But I really want Big 2 support when I can't predict what's going on.
If I had money, that's where it would be going to.
The more unsure I am, the more I want ETH, and then actually no, the more unsure I am, the more I want Bitcoin. I always want ETH.
If I had to pick a fallback, it would be Bitcoin because I still think that's
it's still granddaddy power.
and it's never going to go away. But I do think for the next 5 years, ETH is going to be the big winner.
I agree. Because that's another thing we should talk about. We should do a little video homework thing for next time. We should talk about DeFi on Bitcoin Network because it's becoming a thing.
Yeah, we got to learn about it.
Sovereign is a thing. I tried to talk to somebody on Russell Okung's Twitter, and it was actually somewhat of a civil conversation. Lightning Network and all that sovereign stuff. Pomp's really into it. We should at least
the APRs are just so low.
Oh, is it yield farming? It's like more. Yeah, I guess.
No, it's not yield farming, but it's loaning out money.
Oh yeah, I guess that's
the yields are
banking.
like, bro, I don't want to make 13%. Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
like, I know that's a lot.
Yeah, but
I'm making 100. I'm making 300% on one of my coins.
It depends if you're making 13% on like your Bitcoin or if you're making 13% on like Shiba.
Yeah, no, it's not Shiba, but I know what you mean. It's the stability.
If I could make like Gemini gives 7.6% on stables actually, which is kind of funny.
But it just fucks up my retirement plan. So
4% on Bitcoin. It's like if you're just holding Bitcoin because you're gonna hold Bitcoin, why not?
But if you're gonna hold Bitcoin, just put it in a fucking Solana pool.
How?
In my head.
How?
Put it.
You have to sell half of it, and then it sells out for you. Depending on
I'm just saying. This is my degenerate side. I have a plan of like retiring in my early 30s, and me making 13% a year doesn't coincide with that.
No, but the price of Bitcoin's also going up.
Not that much.
I mean, 10 years. Like if we're talking,
I guess
we're talking like five-ish years.
I will degenerate until I win or lose. So I get it, but yeah,
it went from 3,300, 3,200 to 60,000 in a year and a month.
But it's not going to go any higher than like $1 million.
Yeah.
So it's going to do that one more time. Percentage wise.
No.
Yeah, do the math.
10. No.
Yeah.
10. It'd be like a 20 off its high.
Okay, 20x off its high. I think it'll probably do $1 million within the next 5 to 10 years.
Yeah, that's actually kind of close.
But yeah, and I'm not even saying what you're not saying anything wrong. I'm just saying my degeneracy is not going to want me to work when I'm 35. And like,
I also think that climb to $1 million would be so much slower.
Oh, it'll be a decade-long climb.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess that
is crazy. That's
we got in crypto 4 years ago. So like, think about that's a long time.
Yeah.
So 4 more years, maybe we go to 600K.
Yeah, and it's barely double from when we got in.
Yeah, we started buying at 17K.
Man, we suck at this.
Yeah, we're really bad at crypto.
Jesus Christ.
Thanks for listening. Are you long or short?
Oh right.
Are you long or short Steph leaving the Warriors ever?
Probably short.
Okay.
Because like, as long as those owners are there, I think they think it's like. They're like team legacy.
And I just doubled up. No, wait. Did we both do 2? Sorry, I just interrupted.
No, because the ADA guy.
You're right. Keep going. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm drunk.
Yeah, I just think I think they want. I think it'll be like I think basketball does this more than everybody else, where they want the main guy, like the superhero, to stay around until he retires, like the kind of the Dwayne Wade thing.
Kobe kind of started that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, before people didn't go to other teams.
Yeah.
Free agency became a thing.
I mean, in the new age NBA, Kobe was the one that was like, I'm not going to leave.
True.
But yeah, I see what you're saying.
That's probably a Lakers.
But like, there was, of course, there's rumors because like the media needs hype, but it was like the Lakers could afford Steph next year.
I don't think he would. Like, the Lakers are cool.
But LA's cool. That's the point. It's not about the Lakers.
They're not that far away from LA.
Steph has a family.
Yeah. And they're in San Fran.
No one wants to grow up in the Bay.
Yeah, why not? I've never been.
Because it's just a shitty version of LA. Like,
Yeah, LA's crowded.
I love LA, but I see what you're saying. Yeah,
I don't know if I would. I don't know if I would.
I'm pretty short
seek
on it
out-
too. I don't think he'll leave, but it was just
I
interesting.
don't know if I would seek out LA schools for my children.
Fair.
I would find a
Pasadena's got
very
some good
rich
schools.
suburb of San Francisco and live there.
What do you got for your third one?
Okay, so I don't know if you have followed a ton, but you know Clover Health. Clover Health is a Chamath company that he
Oh
SPAC'd.
yes.
They have been meme pumped. They got crypto Wall Street bets, not cryptoed. So they were pumping, and they are
Wait, is that part of one of his specs?
yeah, and they're the one that's being investigated for. Probably should have looked this up too, before I just technically slander a guy.
It's libel, actually.
No, libel's in print. I thought
You're right. It's slander.
in print it's libel.
Keep slandering. You're right.
Yeah, thank you, Spider-Man. Clover Health pumped, is pumping and is going back down. So are you long or short Clover? And then I guess also, I think there's a lot of shady shit going on with Clover because they're being investigated for I don't know if it's malpractice or whatever, but they're kind of in trouble. And I think people are kind of thinking Chamath, along with the BitClout thing, is kind of snake oil salesman-y. So I was wondering if you're long or short
That's rough.
Clover as continuing to meme stock.
I might eat my words, but I'm long Chamath, so I got a long whatever he's in.
Okay.
Just as a principle thing. I have this thing where I don't really give in to the whole I get Chamath and Elon and all these people are negative memes in the crypto world, but fuck off. I don't care. They're smarter than all of you.
But the thing.
So I trust Chamath, I trust Naval, I trust Elon.
Yeah.
Because they're smart. There's a reason y'all are all on Twitter mad at them. You know what I mean? They're smarter than most people.
There's also people get mad at different things than we do about what makes someone a bad person.
Sure.
Like with Jeff Bezos and
None of them are bad people to me.
Amazon workers or whatever, and you're like, well, just then go get another job. I get it probably wasn't great.
I see what you're saying.
This was borderline fraud, misleading investors.
Sure, yeah. But
Well,
Chamath
no
seems like a
need-
moral, genuine guy to me.
That's the thing. I don't know. Because he seems now that I listen to the All In podcast, he's my least favorite of the four. Besides Jake. Jake Hal's fine.
I was about to say, you better not, no.
But even so, I think I would trust Jake Hal with my. That's tough. I don't know. The more I'm around him, he just there's just a little bit of shystiness.
No, you know what? It's not snake oily. It's Gary V. It's Gary V.
But he's not like that though.
No, there's if you watch some of his interviews, he kind of has that energy.
He does that too. I think that's why I liked him in the beginning. But the BitClout thing, and then the way he explained it on the podcast was so cringy. That was
I mean, he's definitely a cornball, but he's a billionaire cornball for a reason.
Yeah. It was probably just some gray area.
I mean, I don't
shit
know
that
enough
was-
about to actually give a good prediction, but I'm long Chamath, so I just have to say long.
Yeah,
we'll see what happens.
I don't know why they picked this coin to pump, but yeah, it doubled in a day or something. So, Clove, if you want to look into that.
Yeah, I don't know any. Another basketball one. Are you long or short the play-in tournament? I know you didn't watch it much this year, but you know how they added an extra round, kind of
the 7, 8, 9, 10 or whatever.
Yeah. So it was a one-off game for two teams, and then the winners of each game play again to go into the tournament.
I'm long. I don't like how they did it. I don't really like how you have to win 2 games to get in.
The lower seed does. The highest seed only has to win 1 game to get in, and then the 2 losers have to play and get in.
Yeah.
So I see what you're saying, but
I don't know.
I think it adds excitement to the.
I think it does too. So I have very little interest in those games, but the MLB did this for the wild card game because they wanted a do or die 1 game clutch scenario, just because you knew ratings would be high. So it's definitely a ratings grab, but that's normally a good thing because it means it's entertaining television. I'm long.
I mean, the whole Warriors storyline was great.
Yeah, but also they lost, and they should.
That was whack. That was pretty weird.
I don't like in certain sports. I don't like the fate being decided on 1 game all the time,
Especially basketball.
Yeah, that one just seemed like somebody rolls their ankle. It's oh well.
Football's the only sport that really makes sense for.
Yeah, because you have to do 1 because you'll just kill everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think I like it. I was.
I think it's fun if I cared about a team.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't watch the
It opens the
Warriors
door up for
versus
like
one.
really crazy like dream stories of like low seeds going far into the playoffs.
Yeah, see,
you know what I mean?
I get, because then it would be like a 9 or a 10 seed doing something. Because we kind of still, that's the problem, is like 8 seed over 1 seed has
Yes.
always been a struggle.
Well, I don't think it's ever. I don't think
The Warriors did it.
maybe once.
The Warriors, the Baron Davis Warriors did it to the Mavs
Okay.
in 2002. I don't remember.
Oh, that recent.
Yeah, no, it was when I was visiting colleges.
Oh, that's crazy.
So I don't remember.
I know it's very rare though.
No, it couldn't have been 02. It would have been like 07.
So speaking of, how much time is left in this game? Oh yeah, let's go watch the Nets game.
I love it.
It's in the third quarter, and we did almost an hour.
Oh, hell yeah.
You got anything else?
Up only.
Up only.
Big thanks to our sponsor over at CryptoCandies.io. Head on over to their website and check out their selection. They're always adding super dope and unique new crypto-themed designs, and we greatly appreciate their support.
Thank you guys so much for tuning into this episode of Crypto Dojo. If you enjoyed it, be sure to rate us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts, follow on Spotify, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. And feel free to hit us up on Twitter and IG at Crypto Dojo Pod. We'd love to hear from you.